While Europe suffered through tribal conflicts, ancient India built a sprawling 9-story institution to decode the cosmos. This complex operated as a massive, self-sustaining ecosystem designed to house 10,000 students and 2,000 professors at any given time. Wealth and royal blood bought you nothing here. To get inside, applicants faced the Dwar Pundits, scholarly gatekeepers who subjected every prospective student to a grueling scientific and logical interrogation right at the entrance. We know this system was brutally effective from the diaries of the Chinese traveler Xuanzang. He documented an acceptance rate of barely 20 to 30%, ensuring only the sharpest minds crossed the threshold. Yet the very campus that filtered for humanity's brightest would eventually be reduced to ashes, and those ashes would smolder for months. Before the fire, this institution operated as a highly structured machine for generating knowledge. We have to ask, what exactly was humanity's most advanced scientific blueprint, and how did it function day to day? Nalanda's physical design matched its intellectual ambition. Visitors were greeted by imposing, skyscraping pyramids constructed entirely of perfectly aligned red brick. The campus contained 11 grand hostels, gridded out with individual rooms precisely engineered to capture optimal natural light and continuous fresh air ventilation. The surrounding environment was planned down to the square inch. The grounds featured 7 expansive lakes, integrated parks, and a highly sophisticated drainage system that rivals modern civic engineering. The entire operation ran on a unique economic engine. The tax revenue from over 100 local villages was voluntarily donated by farmers and citizens, fully subsidizing every expense on the campus. Because tuition and living costs were entirely covered, the students abandoned rote memorization in favor of relentless, hours-long logical debates, pushing their professors until a mathematical or philosophical truth was proven. By completely removing the friction of daily survival, the architecture and the economy of Nalanda worked perfectly together to enable pure, uninterrupted intellectual combat. All this debate required a massive database. The core of the university was a library complex called Dharmaganja, or the Mountain of Truth, spread across 3 colossal buildings. The largest of these, Ratnodadi, soared 9 stories high. Inside, its shelves held millions of painstakingly handwritten manuscripts. Scholars preserved these delicate palm leaves and parchments by treating them with specialized oils and pastes to survive centuries. The archive housed advanced medicine, logic, mathematics, and intricate astronomy, heavily influenced by the groundbreaking work of Aryabhata. His cosmic calculations acted as the intellectual baseline for the scholars, giving them the framework to map out celestial movements. Dharmaganja stood out as the ancient world's most dense and comprehensive scientific database, holding the sum of human knowledge on the physical world. The destruction of this knowledge bank began in the late 12th century with the arrival of the Turkic commander Bakhtiyar Khilji. When Khilji fell severely ill, his own healers failed. He was eventually cured by a Nalanda physician named Rahul Sribhadra, who cleverly bypassed Khilji's refusal to take Indian medicine by coating the pages of a Quran with an invisible medicinal paste. Instead of gratitude, Khilji reacted with intense jealousy. Facing a culture whose medical and scientific capabilities vastly surpassed his own, he ordered his army to execute thousands of pacifist monks. He then set the library ablaze. The millions of dense, oil-treated palm manuscripts fueled a fire that raged continuously for months. Today, after centuries buried under dirt, excavations and its UNESCO World Heritage status have brought the ruins back into the light, while the modern Indian government has officially relaunched the university. Ignorance can burn the data, it can break the bricks, but the human hunger for truth and scientific discovery can never be extinguished.